Well, friends, Mo, Larry, and Curly Joe, the Three Stooges are back, and this time they're about to meet some Martians for realsies. Here's my review of the Three Stooges in orbit. This is Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews, lame brain. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Noel, better known to as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the 1962 comedy sci-fi flick, The Three Stooges in Orbit, released by Columbia and directed by Edward Burns. The fourth feature film to star the Stooges after their 1959 resurgence in popularity. Of course, by this time, the trio consisted of Mo, Larry, and Curly Joe. Now, of course, Edward Burns directed this film, whom Mo later cited as the team's finest director. Yes. Anyway, this film was released on July 4th, 1962, after it had premiered in LA on June 20th, and then a week later in New York City. Well, a week after its big release. The Stooges star along with Emil Sitka, a long-time recurring actor in some of the Stooges shorts and movies, Carol Christensen, Edson Stroll, and others. Now then, the Stooges are television actors grappling with the impending cancellation of their animated television show, The Three Stooges Scrapbook. Yes, this was kind of their first, well, the first time we could see them in an actual cartoon in a way. But well, it wouldn't be their first. But anyway, this was still before their animated series, The New Three Stooges, premiered. Well, their producer's dissatisfaction prompts a 10-day ultimatum to devise a compelling concept, forcing the Stooges to seek alternative lodging after an unfortunate cooking mishap results in eviction. Fortuitously, they find lodging in the eccentric abode of Professor Danforth, a fervent believer in an imminent Martian invasion. Danforth enlists the Stooges' assistance in developing a multifunctional military vehicle in exchange for his creation of an electronic animation device for their show. Despite initial skepticism, the Stooges acquis acquisize, excuse me. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. Acquiesce, that's how you say it. So, to Danforth's peculiar request. But unbeknownst to them, the butler, disguised as a monster, is revealed as a Martian spy, signaling the extraterrestrial threat. As the Martians dispatch additional spies to Earth, a series of comedic mishaps ensue, including a transmission error of an antiquated films and inadvertent acquisition of a nuclear death bomb mistaken for a carburetor. Anyway, yeah. That's all the story I'm going to give to you. I'm not going to give you the rest. If you want to know what happens for the last bit, you're just going to have to see it and what have you. This film did pretty well. While it may not have come close to their previous film, The Three Stooges Meet Hercules, the film made 1.5 million. So, anyway, I'm going to say this film was pretty funny and what have you. Now, the inception of the Three Stooges in Orbit can be traced back to the Three Stooges scrapbook, which was actually an unsuccessful color television pilot crafted in 1960 at a financial outlay of $30,000. Confronted with the pilot's lack of commercial success, producer Norman Maurer, Moe's son in law, embarked on a creative endeavor to repurpose the existing footage by transforming it into black and white, and concurrently, Maurer ingeniously structured the narrative around the premise of the Stooges engaging in rehearsals for their prospective television endeavor. He also capitalized on the availability of numerous film props initially utilized in production of the 1956 film Forbidden Planet, which I have never seen, but I've heard of it though. Anyway, I will say this film's pretty fun and what have you. I'm gonna say I really like this here new big type of machine of a vehicle that the professor created. It was really something. I liked it. Now for our cast, we have Mo, Larry, and Curly Joe back. They're still as funny as you can imagine, what have you. Emil Sitka, a longtime collaborator with the Stooges, played Professor Danforth. He was good. Carol Christensen played his daughter Carol, very good. And Edson Stroll played Captain Tom Andrews, a little love interest for Carol. There's others, including George N. Neese as Og and Rayford Barnes as Zog, two of the Martians. Norman Leavitt played the Martian butler William, and Nestor Pava played the Martian chairman. So anyway, I think the cast was pretty good and what have you. Paul Dunlap is back on board to do the score for the film. I'm just trying to check if I could check right, you know. Yes, after, of course, he had recently done the score for the Stooges' recent film, The Three Stooges Meet Hercules. And he, of course, would go on to do the scores for their next two films, which will be coming up in the next 2 days. Anyway, this film's outrageously funny and what have you. I especially got a good laugh when the guys get all wet courtesy of Curly Joe in the shower and what have you. Especially when he undoes the shower head. That was pretty funny and what have you. And when they got into makeup and did this here silly dance and what have you, that was pretty funny as well. So overall, the Three Stooges in Orbit, it's pretty funny. Just like any other Stooges flick, if you know what I'm saying, of course. Good. Anyway, if you want to find this film, you can probably find it for a pretty reasonable price and what have you, or you can find it in maybe a set, a DVD set and what have you. I've gotten a three pack with the Three Stooges Meet Hercules and the Stooges' last film, The Outlaws, is coming. The full movie is also available on YouTube to watch at the Three Stooges Plus channel page. So if you'd like to check that out, you can check out there. The film's also available on Tubi. So, of the whole, I think the Three Stooges in Orbit, it's really spacey and what have you as they conquer the Martians. Kind of conquer the Martians, but they mean them though. So overall, I'd say if you're a Stooges fan, I would recommend you check this out. So, what did you think of the Three Stooges in Orbit? Let me know in the comments section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Continue to help my channel grow after 5 years of making these videos. Help support my channel and keep my views growing and what have you. If you know what I'm saying, I hope. Anyway, so if you like this, consider checking out these other films. I'll give you the first two Stooges films and what have you. Maybe no, not. Wait a minute. I didn't even review their same film, Snow White and the Three Stooges. I will someday. But in the meantime, here's their first with Curly Joe and the more recent one. The upper left-hand corner is my review of Have Rocket Will Travel. The upper right hand corner is my review of the Three Stooges meet Hercules. Or if you'd like another spaced out comedy, check out the underrated 1975 Saturday morning show in my Saturday morning TV log of Far Out Space Nuts from 1975. And the bottom right hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.